Angie Dickinson, born Angeline Brown on September 30th, 1931 in Culm, North Dakota, was the second of 4 daughters in a German-American family. Her father, Leo Henry Brown, ran a small-town newspaper, while her mother, Frederica, focused on family and home life. Growing up in a disciplined household that valued education and hard work, Angie developed a strong sense of independence and determination. At age 10, her family moved to Burbank, California, a relocation that unknowingly brought her closer to Hollywood. Surrounded by the entertainment hub, her natural charisma and beauty would later open doors to a career she had never planned. Education and early career Angie pursued higher education at Glendale College, before transferring to Immaculate Heart College in Los Angeles, where she earned a business degree. Initially, her goal was to become a writer or work in administration. She worked as a secretary, including a stint at Lockheed Air Terminal, but her striking appearance and poise led her to a beauty pageant. Winning second place in the 1953 Miss America preliminary competition gave her early exposure and confidence. This achievement caught the attention of modeling agencies and television scouts, laying the foundation for her transition from secretarial work to the glamorous yet challenging world of Hollywood. Breakthrough in film Dickinson made her film debut in 1954, gradually establishing herself in Hollywood. Her breakout role came in 1959 with Howard Hawks's Western Rio Bravo, where she played the captivating Feathers alongside John Wayne, Dean Martin, and Ricky Nelson. Her performance combined elegance, sensuality, and wit, showing she could hold her own among screen legends. The film's success solidified her image as both glamorous and strong-willed, allowing her to command attention in a male-dominated industry. Critics praised her ability to balance charm and depth, and audiences responded enthusiastically. Rio Bravo marked the start of a career defined by versatility and enduring presence on screen, expanding roles in Hollywood. Throughout the 1960s, Angie Dickinson appeared in a wide variety of films, including Ocean's 11, 1960, with the Rat Pack and the Killers, 1964, with Lee Marvin. She gravitated toward complex, morally ambiguous female characters, rejecting one-dimensional roles. Dickinson also took part in thrillers, romantic comedies, and crime dramas, demonstrating range and intelligence in her work. Films like Point Blank, 1967, and Big Bad Mama, 1974, showed her willingness to challenge stereotypes of women in cinema. Her performances combined vulnerability, strength, and seduction in a way few actresses achieved. This period solidified Dickinson as a respected, versatile performer who demanded roles that reflected her depth and creativity. Television milestone. In 1974, Dickinson landed the role of Sergeant Suzanne Pepper Anderson in Policewoman, one of the first female-led television police dramas. Her portrayal of a competent, fearless undercover officer was groundbreaking, appealing to both male and female audiences. The show ran until 1978 and earned Dickinson a Golden Globe Award and multiple Emmy nominations. Policewoman broke cultural barriers, paving the way for strong female protagonists on television. Dickinson's performance combined toughness with charm, intelligence, and emotional nuance, setting a standard for women in action roles. This role cemented her status as a household name and demonstrated her ability to thrive in both film and television. Later career and evolution Dickinson continued acting into the 1990s and early 2000s, taking on roles that reflected her maturity and artistic evolution. She received acclaim for Brian De Palma's Dressed to Kill, 1980, and appeared in TV movies like Hollywood Wives, 1985. She also made cameo appearances in projects such as Ocean's 11, 2001, connecting back to her earlier work. Dickinson's longevity in Hollywood was a testament to her talent, resilience, and adaptability. She took creative risks and consistently sought roles that defied typecasting. Even as she aged, she maintained a strong presence in the industry, earning admiration from peers and audiences alike for her skill, professionalism, and fearless approach to acting. Poker and public life beyond acting. Dickinson embraced a life of variety and leisure, including her love of poker. She participated in televised celebrity poker competitions, demonstrating her competitive and strategic side. Even in public appearances, Dickinson combined elegance with playful assertiveness. Known for her wit and charm, she navigated Hollywood's social scene with intelligence and composure. Despite fame and beauty, she retained a grounded perspective, choosing when to engage or distance herself from problematic figures in the industry. Her reputation for poise and decisiveness became a hallmark of her personality, reflecting the strength and resilience that defined both her career and private life. Personal life. Angie Dickinson's personal life was as eventful as her professional one. She married Gene Dickinson, a college football star turned electronics professional, in 1952. Though the marriage ended in separation in 1956 and divorce in 1960, she retained the Dickinson surname, which would become synonymous with her public identity. Dickinson's relationships in Hollywood were often complicated by egos, artistic clashes, and personalities that did not respect her professionalism. Despite challenges, she maintained dignity and composure, making careful decisions about who to trust and how to navigate the pressures of fame. Her personal life reflected both her strength of character and her unwillingness to compromise her values. Hollywood challenges. Throughout her career, Dickinson encountered men in the industry who left lasting negative impressions. Among the most difficult was director Webb, whose rigid, emotionless demeanor made collaboration frustrating. Dickinson struggled under his inflexibility and lack of respect for her creative input. Similarly, actor Lee Marvin used sarcasm and intimidation to make those around him feel small. His arrogance and mean-spirited behavior left Dickinson wary, despite his on-screen talent. Both experiences underscored the challenges Dickinson faced in a male-dominated industry. She remained professional but firm, refusing to allow disrespect to define her work or compromise her own integrity as an artist. Burt Reynolds and charm gone wrong. Angie Dickinson also had a complicated relationship with Burt Reynolds. Initially drawn to his charm and charisma, she soon found his behavior manipulative and self-centered. On set, he often dismissed her ideas and appeared more interested in his image than collaborative work. In private, his flirtatious behavior crossed boundaries, making her uncomfortable. Dickinson's recognition of Reynolds's disrespect led her to distance herself from him entirely. Her experience highlights the subtle ways ego and charm can mask rudeness or lack of professionalism. Dickinson's ability to recognize this and act decisively reflects her intelligence, discernment, and strength of character. Lessons from industry encounters. These experiences with Webb, Marvin, Reynolds, and others shaped Dickinson's perspective on Hollywood and human behavior. She developed a keen sense of boundaries, professionalism, and self-respect. Although rarely confrontational in public, she remembered slights and treated those who showed her disrespect with caution. Her resilience allowed her to thrive despite the egos, insecurities, and harsh personalities she encountered. Dickinson's approach was both strategic and elegant: survive, excel, and refuse to be diminished. She became a model of grace under pressure, showing that talent and professionalism can outweigh charm, arrogance, or intimidation in the long run. Legacy and impact. Angie Dickinson's career spanned decades, leaving a legacy of trailblazing roles, elegance, and resilience. She broke barriers for women on television and demonstrated that complex, multidimensional female characters could command both screen and audience attention. Her personal strength allowed her to navigate an industry that often undervalued women, while her performances reflected intelligence, courage, and nuance. Dickinson's experiences with difficult personalities only reinforced her self-assurance, proving that her talent and determination were more enduring than the fleeting rudeness of others. Today, she remains admired for her contributions to film, television, and culture.